Hey guys, it's Mstoxishock, and I'm here to do my 15th Living Dead doll review on Menard. And so I'm doing this at a different time of day, so the light's gonna be a little bit screwy, along with the colors of the doll and the tissue paper and everything that's colored. Sorry about that. So, start with the doll. His feet, they're pretty detailed, but the paint ends like in his ankles, and I think he's the second like African doll, if that sounded non-racist. And so, you know, his feet are painted pretty well, and they're like rough, like they didn't glaze the paint or anything. And then it just stops right there. And his cloak thing, it's like sort of clear fabric and it looks dirty on the outside. And so, his hands are the same way as his feet. They're really rough and the paint ends early before it goes all the way up his arm, and the cloak is just long enough to cover all of it. And then I'm going to take off his little hat for this part because I'm going to explain this pretty well. So, it's got like his cloak, the top of it has like little strips sticking off of it to make it look a little bit more torn and everything. And he has a 13th anniversary tattoo. That's the Living Dead doll symbol. Ball joints. And so the paint on his back is the same as everything else. It ends like that right there. And his head, people told me his head is like the same model as one of the exclusive Living Dead dolls. I think it was one of the Jason Voorhees Living Dead dolls, with the giant gash across it. And one of his eyes looks like it got beaten up, and it's black with a white pupil, and then the other one is white with a black cornea and a red pupil. There's a giant gash in front. His mouth is open. And the back of his head is also painted. The top of it too. But there's a little ring because that's usually where the hair like covers up. I know on the girl dolls it does that. So, his face is painted more with more details on the front of it, as you can see right there. So, and then there's this thing, this little hood. It just goes on really easily, but you can't really like pull it. Like the hood goes over his head, you can't really pull it down. His head's too big. I mean, you could. It would probably be kind of hard to take it off, though. So you might not want to do that. And it's not as messy and like frayed as it was in the prototype picture. You can see that. But it's like really nice material. It's like clear. It's really cool. It's like soft too, actually. So, on his box. Here it is. Silver metallic lettering. And his chipboard. So let me read you that really fast. Menard. Trapped on an island cursed with voodoo, the dead are among us and they want to eat you. So obviously series 22 is a zombie series and he's part of that. You can see right here. And I know for the chipboards, all the dolls have bald heads, but for Menard, I guess, instead of just doing it like regular skin, like the other ones, they actually did his detailed head. Which is really cool, because it would just look weird if they didn't do that. So, here's his death certificate. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you right now. I hereby certify that on the 18th day of July 1980, Menard, convinced this sickness was caused by disease, Menard tried to answer the dying pleas. But when he got too close to one of the condemned, they ripped out his throat and made him one of them. It's Sardinia and Aglonic for day that he died, 7/18/1980. He didn't die too long ago. He died in 1980, so I'm guessing he was trapped on an island somewheres, and there was a zombie disease on that island of some kind, and he got too close to one of the peeps, and they ripped out his throat, and he became a zombie. That's what I think. So, he has red tissue paper, as you can see right here. And then the 13th anniversary Living Dead doll box. See right there. And right there. So, really cool doll. I got mine for $25, and I got it for my brother. And then he didn't want it, so pretty much he let me have it for $5. So pretty much paid $30 for him. You can buy them for about $30 right now, probably $25 if you're lucky. So don't pay any more than that for him. I mean, he's a really cool doll. It's just I'd rather pay you or something like that. But anyways, so this is Menard. He's from one of the newer dolls. So it's pretty cool. If you just kind of feel like getting a doll that's not that expensive, that you'll like look at a lot, get Menard. And so, I think I've answered all your questions about him. If you have any more, just comment and I'll be glad to answer them for you. Let me see. I think that's about it. And so I'm not going to be getting another Living Dead doll, or 5 of them I should say. I ordered a whole series, and they should be here by November 14th. So I will do my first one on November 14th, if it comes. And it's a surprise what series it is. You're going to have to guess that too. So, I'll see you guys on the 14th, unless I decide to do a review on my Series 1 Exorcist plushie and my 3 mini Living Dead dolls. So, comment of what I should do, because I don't know what I should do, and I'm bored. It's awful. So, I guess, see you guys on November 14th. Bye.